Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up with Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson, and we also want to welcome Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy, RJ.
And we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
Here are the starters for Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Shepherd in at the 1 spot. And for Toronto, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. And Shams, the Rockets had been content to build around their young core. What changed, though, to make the KD trade appealing?
For one, the price. They really didn't have to give up much of their valued core to get KD, and he gives them that scoring punch they so desperately needed. And this is a Rockets team that's focusing more on trying to win a championship this season.
And maybe more importantly, for Toronto, Walter comes in for Barrett, Shed comes in for Quickly, and then for Houston, Steven Adams comes in for Alperen Şengün, and MP subbed in for Shepherd. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. A nice shot by MP.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Toronto passing it around, and here's Ingram outside. Adams grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here's MP from outside. And Houston, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter.
Chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. No secret KD is obsessed with basketball. EA, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The 3 is up, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ingram up top, guarded by Durant. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray Boyles. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Rockets lead by 10. From deep, here's Simmons. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. Quickly against Simmons. Who poked away. Stolen by MP. He's all alone. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Raptors trail by 14. Quickly, passes to Mamukelashvili. Here's Battle. To the paint. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From deep, MP. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
MP way up.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Houston Rockets, torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
They've got Walter, and it's Shed in a 2-guard. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Quickly. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. And out of bounds, the Rockets will take it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Finney-Smith checked in for the Rockets. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From deep, here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
From deep, MP. Quickly with a rebound. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Battle. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The 3 from Quickly. Eason pulls it in.
Now you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jacks up a 3. MP shot is off.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology.
So it's the Houston Rockets with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, and we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq? And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Raptors.
I don't see the fight.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to
Checked in for Shepard. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Raptors trail by 18. All right, let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Clint Capella. Allie, what's the word?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. The team believes that he could play on it, and if they decide to be cautious, it would only require a short window for recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
So on the floor for Houston, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. MP is out there with Amin Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Thompson against Barrett. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort